Hello everyone, this is Nikita and here I am with a video on Pega Admin Studio. Yes, so we have learned a lot in Dev Studio. We have created a lot of rules and understood a different kind of application development. But it is equally important to know about the stuff which Admin Studio is capable of. So after 8.6, this Admin Studio was introduced, which was a replacement of SMA, which was a way to do different kind of requester management or agent management. So different batch processing thing you could check in through SMA. So SMA was deprecated from 8.6, 8.6, sorry, 8.x, and Admin Studio took over. Okay, so in this video we would understand what Admin Studio is capable of and what all you can do through it. So we will understand what is Admin Studio, then we will know how do I get access to that portal, and then different capabilities of Admin Studio. So let's just jump into our PPT. So okay, so what is an Admin Studio? As I told you already, it is one of the portal of Pega platform for admin related changes which started from 8.x. Okay, and why it is required? It is required to monitor different infrastructure related details, or you might have to do certain things related to your application as well. You can do it through Admin Studio. Okay. How do I get access to this portal? It is very easy. You just need to add PX Admin Studio in your access group. I will show you how. Okay, so let's go to our application and see how do we do it. So this is my access group which I'm logged in currently. Okay, so now I want to add my Admin Studio portal to my available portal list. Okay, so let's add it. PX Admin Studio. That's it. It's as simple as that. And then you need to save it. After you save, you will just have to go through this particular arrow and select Admin Studio. So yes, so my Admin Studio is loaded. So let's understand what all are the capabilities of Admin Studio. So let's start one by one. Okay, first of all, let's go to the overview tab. Okay, we'll see what all it contains. First of all, the different nodes running in your application, you can get it through this particular page. Okay, so let's go to view system and nodes and see what all detail it has. Okay. Basically in the overview tab you see a lot of other information as well, like how many nodes running, how many agents running, then queue processor and jobs, etc. Okay, so yeah, this is about system and nodes. So currently I'm in this system name is Pega. Okay, when you create a new application, generally in enterprise application development, you also create a new system name for you. Okay, here I haven't created any new system name, so I will be using the Pega system name. Okay, I see what is my production level. Okay, so basically each environment you are in, you assign some production level to it, so that according to that production level, a lot of access related thing you can define. Okay, so something is allowed to be accessed in development, but something is not allowed to be accessed in the prod level. Okay, so these are different things you can do. Then you will see the different nodes. Right now I'm in only one node environment, but in the real time you will have lot of nodes in your application. So all the nodes you would be able to see it through here. So here you will see the node ID. Okay, then you will see the type of node. So every node is associated to some node type. Okay, so what kind of job it does, this particular node. So some could be related to the web user, like only this node is responsible to load application through browser. Then it would be called a web user node or a node type. Then it can be stream node type. Then background processing. Suppose only for batch processing you want to assign this particular node. So you can make it as a node type as background processing. So these are the different things you can do. So I can see in that particular node how many users have logged in, what are the agents running. Last pulse is very important. It basically says that last time it was told to be an active node. Okay, so it was running well and fine till what time. So last pulse is very important. So all these different type of things you can do. Okay, So that's basically you find it in this view system and nodes. And then I have told you already, you see that number of users who have logged into your application, number of nodes which are running in your application, then agents, then different job schedulers, then different queue processors, and then you also see the broken items, okay? Then requester pools, okay? That's the everything you see. Now let's go to our resources and see like fine-grained way how can we identify issues and things related to your application. Now coming to the requesters, which I have already discussed in my previous video about requester type. Basically, you see all your requesters, all your requester IDs like which have logged into your application and the type of that requester. Okay, it can be browser, it can be batch request or anything like that. Okay, so then you see the operator ID, node ID, etc., etc. Okay, and when it was last accessed. So let me tell you a real-time scenario where suppose some end user is logged in into your application and now they are facing some issue in your application which you need to trace. Okay, you need to trace out what exactly is the issue. Without tracing, sometimes you don't understand what is going through in that particular scenario. Okay, since it is production directly, you cannot check this by yourself. Okay, so production is very sensitive, only the end user can access it. So in that way, what you can do is you can log into the admin studio and basically you can trace that particular requester. So what you have to do is basically you just have to uh, filter the browser requester type, and then you need to know the operator ID of that particular person. Okay, so that operator ID is needed, and then you can filter out and then go to this three dot and you can trace that particular requester. So that is the capability of the admin studio. You can trace, you will know each and every rule which it has accessed, okay, that particular user, okay, and you can understand why it failed or why something has happened in incorrect way. Okay, one thing is this. Then you can terminate that particular request altogether. Okay, you can start profiling. It's basically to understand what is going through in your application, the performance related stuff, all these things. So you can do a lot of other thing as well. You can know the stack trace, then you can view the clipboard. Basically whatever is going on into that application, in memory things, you can understand from here. Okay, you can go to any of the page, data page, user page, system page of that particular request. Okay. Okay, so now you can also see the active requester. Okay, some are dead and some are active. So you can find the active requester. My requester would be tagged inside this particular tab. You can also view it through node, particular node, specific node. I don't have any other node than this, but if you have multiple nodes, you can filter it out through the node itself. Okay. Now coming to the next capability. Jobs, queue processors, listeners, agents. Okay, everything you can view it through here, that whether my job is running or not, you can trace out your job scheduler, all those stuff. So Pega related job and some your specific custom jobs all would be visible here, and you can see the average duration it has run. Then when was it last finished run of that particular job scheduler, when will it run again, the next run, the particular time period, how many executions it has done already, what is the success percentage, all the stuff. Okay, moreover you can also override any type of run. Suppose it was not running, you can override that. Suppose, let me give you an example. Okay, so this is there, right? PZQ processor maintenance, it is enabled. Okay, now I want to disable it. I just have to override this and it will be disabled. Okay, so let me not disable it now. Okay, I think it would be refreshed. Okay, so basically you can do a lot of stuff from here, right? This is job, and then you can also do go to queue processor, see all the queue processors. Similarly, you can stop the queue processor running, you can start it again, You can trace that particular queue processor. You can view the data flow also. Data flow, when you go to view data flow, you would be redirected to the Dev Studio, and you will find all the different life cycle event. Okay, here you will see the distribution detail, run details of that particular queue processor. Okay, so this is about queue processor, what all you can do. You can also do the same thing for listeners. You can start, stop listeners here. Okay, you can restart all, stop all. You can see the status of your listener, whether it is sleeping or it is running. Okay, you can trace them out. You can terminate them. Okay. So same thing you can do to agents. Agent which is not that much used nowadays, but there are some Pega agents which are still there. Okay, but you don't create any new agents. Okay, now, like at least for your application development, because job scheduler and queue process is enough for your processing. Okay, now let's go to requester pool. You will see what requester pool is. Okay, so here you will see the different service packages, then nodes. Oh, okay, so for each service, right, you can see the idle requesters, active requesters, and all the stuff related to that particular service package. Okay. Now coming to log category. Log category is used to set the default log level and current log level for different type of activities or any other kind of rules, right? So previously in the logging level settings, which are there in Dev Studio, which was used for all these kind of things. Now we can create a log category altogether, and in that particular category you can have more than one log type set. Okay, so basically let me go to these log categories. Is only read only from here, but in Dev Studio you can create the log category also. You can have some different video to understand how this log category works. Okay, but let's understand. You can at least change the log level from Admin Studio for any log category. Then you have system settings. Okay, so basically all the system related things you can see from here. Okay. So I think this was the different capabilities of Admin Studio, majorly which is used. Okay, there may be some other few different things which are rarely used. I just went through the ones which are used extensively in your application development. I hope this was useful to you. We will come again with a new video. And till then, see ya. Take care. Bye bye.